Hello YouTube. Let's check out a whole bunch of Johnny Lightnings and green lights. First up, we got some barn finds. It's a 1957 Chevy Corvette. And this is quite heavy. Absolutely loved my weathered diecast. Really hard for me to resist a diecast with a good weathering effect on it. And this one definitely looks dusty and dirty, and Johnny Lightning does a heck of a job on their weathering effects. Got full detail. And then we have a 1970 Plymouth Barracuda. It's from the same release. All these are pretty new. None of them are too old. Went into the local hobby shop and they had a bunch of these, and it was just too hard for me to leave behind. Had to pick these up. They just look amazing with this weathering effect. Even feels a little grimy. Of course, all these got rubber tires and metal bases. They're all quite heavy. Haven't been buying a whole lot of Johnny Lightnings. Does feel like the hood opens, but it seems like it's sealed shut. Someday when I set up a big diorama, definitely gonna have a barn and have a bunch of all my weathered vehicles all around the barn or parked in the barn, beside it. Put some weeds growing up around them. Definitely couldn't leave this one behind. The 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. The weathering effect on all these just looks really awesome. To me, it just really adds to the weathered effect. Really dirty window. Really awesome. See if the hood opens on this one. And it does open right up. It even looks dirty under the hood. A lot of times we'll forget to make that dirty. Bases are nice and clean on them though. And then I have to pick up other variation of it. Looks really awesome in this rusty orange color. And this was the only one I picked up both variations of. The Corvette, I only saw the red one. I think the Plymouth had another variation, but I didn't pick it up. And a couple green lights here. 2016 Chevy Silverado Rally 2. Silverado's another casting I would love to complete from Greenlight, but it's another one that they've released a ton of times, and they got a bunch of different variations in different years. So I have quite a few Silverados from Greenlight. But Greenlight does such an amazing job. I thought it was a chipped, but it looks like a little bit of the black from the trim paint or something. Got lensed headlights on here. This is a jacked up base. Got a hitch on it. So if you know me, then you know I love my Silverados. It's hard for me to pass up a Silverado. I'm pretty sure this is like a factory deco on here. I'm pretty sure they did release it with this same deco. And we got the 83 GMC Vendura, which this is another casting I would like to complete from Greenlight. It's my favorite van casting in 1/64. Did not have this white variation. And it is a hobby exclusive. Got all these from the local hobby shop. And already got pieces falling off it. So I don't know what that is or where it went, but we'll figure it out. So I love this. The front visor. Awesome detail on it. Really like them rims. Still got the exhaust pipes coming out, and that's what it was. Whoops. And try and break it again. It's the exhaust pipe for it, but that can easily be fixed. It's not broke, it just needs a little dab of super glue and it'll be alright. So not a big deal. Little dab of super glue, be good to go. You'll never know. When fixing stuff like that on here, you're better off squeeze out your super glue onto something like a blister or something just cracked open, and then use a toothpick. So you just use a bare minimum amount of glue that you need. But it sure looks like they got some glue or something on the window on the back. That kind of stinks. That window is trashed. But the way I'll display it, you'll never see the rear window. You only see it from the side or the front, so I like to display my die cast in an angle like that. That way you can see the front and the side. So it looks really good in white. Still a few variations of this I'm missing. I think one has a wolf on the side of it. And I'm not sure if I got the Black Bandit one or not. But they have released it a few times. Quite a few, well, not quite a few times. Maybe a half dozen times or more. So not a whole lot to show you. Just a small hobby shop haul. But some really awesome die cast. When I walked in there, I usually only buy a couple at a time when I go there. But I could not leave them weathered ones behind. Once in a while, Johnny Lightning releases something I just cannot leave behind. And as many times as they release a Chevy Silverado, I don't think there's a whole lot of them that I need. Probably 10 or less to complete every variation they've had. They probably got over 40 variations of the Silverado. And Johnny Lightning's releasing a ton of these weathered ones. So I doubt I'll be picking up all the weathered ones. But I'll definitely pick up any casting I collect or any that I absolutely love. So let me know which one's your favorite. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and leave comments. Thank you.